How you doing, guys? Tracy Lucas Hill, the Lucas Vision Podcast, and today we have,
Chanel!
and she is one of L Vision models and also who you want to sign with again? A plus model.
Yeah,
A plus
talent.
model, A plus model talent.
Yes.
Just did a great photo shoot with her. She's very talented. So, how did you get started?
I started as a little girl, did working with John Casablanca for a while,
Okay.
and didn't take it very serious because I was a kid. Then I came back in 2016, and I worked with Miss Catherine Neal at the Vogue modeling competition.
Okay. How did it work out for you?
That was a lot of fun. It helped boost my confidence, really let me know what I was getting myself into. And the networking that she provided was amazing, honestly. She really pushed me.
Okay.
Yeah, it was nice.
So, have you done any feature projects for anybody, like models or for agencies or for directors?
I have done with Vogue Fashion Model. I did the Mercedes-Benz of Carrie catalog, so we did our shoot for them. And then I've done David's Bridal. I've done Sahana Queen's Line. She just did a recent designer shoot with me, so that was really fun. So I'm dibbling dabbling.
Okay, so you've been doing this for a while now.
Yeah.
Okay. So what has been your most favorite experience?
Honestly, my favorite experience would have to be the group stuff, kind of like the competitions or the group photo shoots, being able to work with other models and have a good time. That's like really the fun part of modeling.
Okay. So let's call out some names here. What is the top 5 photographers that you work with?
Top five photographers that I've worked with. Oh, that is really tough. Top five. Okay, so let's see. I've worked with you, of course, and then I've worked with let's see, El Daddio. He's amazing. Dramatic but amazing. I love his work. Mr. Gregory. I love Mr. Gregory Jones. He's awesome. He's amazing. Milton. I love Milton. I love you, Milton. He was my first photographer, so he's really good as well. Who else have I shot with? One more. I feel bad if I don't say certain people's names. Who else that I shot with? That was really I did one with oh my god, his name just slipped out of my head. You're gonna hate me. Mr. Tim O'Connell's good. Okay. He's really neat. I love Tim, Steven. So yeah, those would be my top 5. You, Tim, Milton, El Daddio. Yeah, y'all would be up there. Okay. So the time that you've been doing this, pretty sure you have ran into some bad experience. Yes. No. What has been the worst experience as a model for you? Without dropping any, because we won't get personal. Yeah, no. Probably the worst experience for me would have to be when my friend hit me up and she invited me to do a show, a fashion show. It was supposed to be paid for. It was African themed, so of course me being a little light, it was already like kind of like, oh my god, I need you to come help. So that was like one little downfall about it. But when we got there, it was organized but not organized. Long story short, by the end of the night, there was no show. She ended up having to pay us out of her pocket and wait to get reimbursed by the lady who did the show. Okay. So by far, that was probably the worst experience that I've had. I had to show up to a show. We were dressed, hair, makeup, ready to go, and there was absolutely no fashion show. So you got all dolled up just to sit in the room and look at each other. A bunch of models, and then my friend she was so embarrassed because she had got all of us together. She had worked really hard to get this lady the models, all the attire, and no show. Okay. And then she didn't even want to pay. Yeah, so it was tough. All right. So, with your experience in being the model, is there anything else outside of model that you're looking to do? Yeah, I've dibbled and dabbled into the music industry. So I've done some music videos. I've done performances. So I'm trying to kind of like get into that area of television. Trying to be more like a model in all aspects, not necessarily just print and commercial. I could do videos, even television. I did a commercial for the Guilford County Human Services Department.
Yeah.
So out there in like, what is that, Hope's Mill or somewhere, they have a commercial running now where we were just showing them how it's nice to be safe but still go out in public.
Yeah.
So just little things like that to kind of get things moving. Just because being a model, you have to kind of do everything. Like if Dove calls, I want to be able to do a Dove commercial.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
All right. Well, early 2020, we had this Corona hit. How has that impacted you with your career?
Honestly, Corona has boosted my career personally, seeing as though I was kind of getting my feet back wet. I didn't really have a lot going on. So being able to take the time to personally like get to know photographers and have kind of that personal quality time to build everything and not have to kind of be in a rush with what the next project is, really helped me dial down and like focus on my imperfections and perfect them, as well as get like my corrective criticism from you guys, because you're behind the lens so you can see things that I can't see, and just really perfect it to the point where I was able to put everything in a magazine and get published. So now I'm published within the States and internationally now. So that's been extremely exciting. And networking, it made everyone have to sit at home, even like all the celebrities, and just figure out how they were going to manage their lifestyle. And they, you know, had to network with other folks and, you know, figure everything out. So it really kind of helped me build up my brand and show people who I am, because I got to, you know, network and run into you and take pictures. And so it's just been really helpful, honestly. Unlike some people who don't agree.
So what would be your top advice for new models who are trying to get into it, be older or younger?
My top advice would honestly be educate yourself. 100% educate yourself. It's nice to be like, oh, I'm going to take pictures and look beautiful, but when it boils down to it, this industry, you have to know everything. You have to know the slang, you have to know your angles, you have to know people's names. You have to know at least 2 designers off the top of your head. You really want to educate yourself and know what people are allowed to do and not do, even when you're freelancing, because people will take advantage of the fact that you don't have an agent or a manager or a mom manager. So you just really want to be aware of that. And safety. Honestly, I hear so much about model safety, even from men. I've heard stories where men have been violated during auditions, and people honestly don't understand how prone we are to violence and accidents. And that's just been a topic that I've heard a lot about too, is how, you know, you need to buddy system, take someone with you wherever you're going, make sure someone knows where you're going, text, phone call, hey, I'm here, I got here safe, hey, I'm getting ready to leave, because I can't tell you how many times I've done that myself and still found myself in an uncomfortable predicament. And just kind of got through it and been thankful that I was safe and okay. So that would be my top 2 advice. Educate and safety, buddy system, male, female. Please let someone know where you're at all times.
Always. Just one thing I always say to new people, never go to a photo shoot by yourself, but you never know what the intentions are of the photographer or whoever is there in the process of what you're trying to build for yourself.
Absolutely.
Glad you brought that up.
Yeah. Always.
So, what can we look for in the future from you?
In the future for me, you're gonna see my billboard eventually on, you know, one of the New York slabs up in Times Square for somebody, Nike preferably, Nike. And if not, maybe in someone's music video. You know, I've been putting in some submissions, so I'm pretty excited. So just everywhere, really, cover pages. I just want everyone to honestly see me everywhere.
Well, they definitely will see your work. I noticed from the last shoot that you have got a lot better with your posing.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
I did notice that right off hand. And like you've been working out too.
Yes, I have. I've been trying. I have been getting right. Fitness, exercise. If you say you eat, sleep, live, and breathe it, you got to eat, sleep, live, and breathe it. And that's what I'm working on. I'm really trying to do that. So
how important is that to modeling?
It's extremely important. A lot of times you want to think that, oh, I gotta be skinny or I have to be like this. It's really not always about that. It's just about being healthy. You don't want to ever overexert yourself. You don't ever want to find yourself, where you're kind of like losing your mind, panicking, and as well as, for me, I'm a new mom. My baby's about to be 2, so that mom body is just kind of like, that little insecurity that we have.
Yeah.
But, at the end of the day, it's like you want to make money, so you want to be presentable, just like if you were to go to the grocery store or anywhere else. If you buy that product or you want that product, you want it to look good.
Yeah.
And if I don't look good, they're not going to buy me. So
yeah.
That's what I need to make sure that they do. So
okay.
It's pretty much my motivation. I need people to pay for me. I need to look good while doing it. So I look good, y'all.
Okay. All right, guys. She has good advice, great model. I would say if you need her for a coach, she'd make a great coach too as well.
Thank you.
How can people find you if they want to look you up?
Okay, so if you want to look me up, please follow my Instagram at Chanel, Chanel W model. And also follow my model page, Chanel Model Page. Also, you can check out my website, www.chanelwmodel.com. Facebook is Chanel Williams. Please reach out to me. I do TPF, paid book, whatever you guys need, I'm here.
Okay. And you are in Raleigh, North Carolina?
Yes, Raleigh, North Carolina.
How far will you travel?
Anywhere. Everywhere.
Everywhere?
To the moon.
I know you have been to New York.
Yes, been to New York, been to Florida, going to LA in June. So if anyone's in LA, let me know.
All right.
I'm excited.
Right. I might have a target for you out that way.
Let me know already.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right, guys. Been another Lucas Vision Podcast. See you next time.